What's up, everybody? It's raining and I'm over here in one of my favorite mushroom hunting spots, and I'm usually looking for edibles. That's usually what I'm into, but I found some really cool mushrooms here. You've seen me show them before. The Reishi mushroom, just cool. There's some spread out through here and I won't show them to you. These are really fresh, and usually when I find the Reishis they're not so fresh. So let's see what I got here. So there you go. There's one of them, still really white, really tender, and growing right out of the ground. And these are just a really pretty mushroom. Looks like I'm gonna have to work for a few of them. You can see there, there, and there. And they're all under this fell down tree. So I have a few that I got under the tree there. And even though these aren't actually edible, these are probably some of the most beautiful mushrooms that I've ever found, edible or not. Where'd that guy go? So here's the last one. He's a little guy. He's really young. You can see he ain't got much coloring at the cap, and that's how you can sort of tell their age. They'll be really whitish to start and then go to like that, or the center starts to turn color and then eventually they'll turn dark. But even this one's pretty fresh because the underside's really white colored. So even if I don't use these like for the medicinal tea or whatever, I can lay these out on the counter and just dry them, and they'll dry and they'll still have that shiny coat on them. And it's just a really pretty mushroom. I just really like it. It's probably the most beautiful mushroom that I've found, edible or not. So this is a haul, guys. And like I said, I've showed these guys before, but usually they're not really stalked like this. Usually they're growing out of a piece of wood with this the shelf part showing, or a really stubby stalk. These were going out of the ground. They do grow off of wood, so my best bet is a really old big tree close there, and I think these are probably growing off that root system, and they have that root system colonized. But just really odd to see them like that, and really pleased to have these, even though I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them just yet. But yeah. So there you go. Ling Chi, if I'm pronouncing that right, is this variety. So that's a Reishi. Apparently there's a couple kind of Reishis that grow here in the US that I'm aware of. One grows on deciduous trees, hardwoods, and that's mostly what's around here. And the other grows on hemlocks, evergreens. And there's no hemlocks here, but there's not hardly any evergreens on this property anyway. So if you're into medicinal mushrooms or just pretty mushrooms, I hope you like that. If you have more experience with this and you know more about it, using the Reishis for medicinal stuff, let me know. I'd be interested to hear. I could read up on it, and I have a little bit, but it's always more fun to me and just more practical to find out from somebody that's actually did it themselves and get the first-hand experience, so I'm not just reading something that may or may not be true. Reishi mushrooms. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Appreciate you watching. Y'all be good. Bye. I just thought I was done. Found some chanterelles, and they're not all buggy. They're actually super meaty, so I'm gonna get them right quick. This will probably be the last chanterelles for the season, as I actually thought that the chanterelles were long gone. Okay, y'all, so I knew that I wouldn't find any more mushrooms today, so I didn't even bring my little mushroom bag. So I put them in this jacket pocket. So I got my two most beautiful mushrooms today, chanterelles and the Reishis. And chanterelles, I guess, are my favorite edible. I did booger them up a little bit by putting them in that pocket, but it's not going to affect the way they eat. And they're really clean. Well, they're really clean and really meaty. So, show you what I got here. Don't want to waste any of these jewels. It's ironic because I was cooking okra today, and I usually cut up some portobellos and throw in my okra, and I didn't have any, and I thought, man, wouldn't it be cool if I'd found some wild mushrooms or something. It's a little grody looking, but I'll brush them off before I eat them. So, little bonus there. Sorry for the footage, and sorry that I boogered up the chanterelles, but that is awesome. So, I'll let y'all go for real now. Y'all be good. Bye.